everyone, it's Jamie with Explorcation, and today we're taking you on a hike up the Petit Piton in St Lucia.
St Lucia was our second stop on a week-long cruise on the Celebrity Summit. Watch the whole series to see excursions in Barbados, St Lucia, Antigua, St Kitts, St Thomas, and Puerto Rico. So be sure to subscribe and turn the notifications on. Our day in St Lucia started with our ship arriving early in the morning in port. We were ready to get off the ship to meet our tour guides at 8 a.m. As we walked through the building at the port, we quickly found our tour company. Dighton, who we booked the tour through, met us there, along with our tour guide, Shanus, the mountain fox. Our tour included transportation to and from the cruise port, along with the hike itself. We had booked the Petit Piton climbing expedition with St Lucia Tours, and would highly recommend this company if you're interested in hiking either of the Pitons, or just looking for a tour of this lush island. The drive from the port and Castries was approximately an hour and 15 minutes. The drive was full of beautiful vegetation, and it took us through a few different cities on the island. As we got closer to the Piton, I became more curious how we were going to make it to the top, but we were up for the challenge. After a nice but winding drive, we arrived at the start of the hike. The trail started out easy, similar to other hikes we had completed before, but quickly it became steep, and within a few minutes, we were already into the first rock scramble.
We're about a quarter of the way up the Petit Piton. Already we've got an amazing view. And up here is our guide, Mountain Fox.
Hasn't even broken a sweat.
Yeah.
The hike is broken up into 4 quarters. The first 2 quarters consist of hiking and rock scrambling. The last 2 quarters are a mix of hiking, scrambling, and rock climbing. The 4th quarter tends to take the longest. This is the part of the hike that requires upper body strength to climb up ropes. Here is where we made it to the halfway point.
Definitely in need of a water break.
If you are considering hiking the Petit Piton, we would recommend hiring a guide. Without our guide, the Mountain Fox, it would have been challenging to follow the right path. He also gave us a lot of tips when climbing through the last quarter. This is footage from the approach to the 3-quarter point.
We have made it to the 3-quarter lookout on the Petit Piton hike. And right now we are overlooking the town of Soufrière. Soufrière?
Yeah.
Okay. And our guide, the Mountain Fox, has done an amazing job of getting us to this point. We've been very impressed so far with our tour and can't believe that this isn't even the best view of the hike.
Some visitors do choose to end their hike here. But for us, after enjoying the view, we continued on to the last quarter. This was the most challenging part of the hike, but was our favorite part. We love to rock climb. If you want to see more of our rock climbing experiences, check out our rock climbing playlist. We were very lucky to have found the Petit Piton climbing expedition because without the resources and expertise from Dighton and the Mountain Fox, we would not have been able to hike the Petit Piton while visiting the island on a cruise. So if you're wondering if this hike can be done if you're visiting on a cruise port day, the answer is yes. You just need to find the right tour company. We were excited to climb up the ropes and eventually make it to the rock formation known as the Rabbit Hole.
We've made it to the rabbit hole.
After that, we were not too far from the top.
Rabbit hole. We are really close to the top of the hike on the Petit Piton, but we had to stop and enjoy this view. It is gorgeous, and while the sun is out and the sun is hot, the breeze up here is cool, and it's just an amazing experience.
We could tell right away when we made it to the top. The shade suddenly disappeared. We made our way to the side of the Piton that overlooked Sugar Beach and also has a nice view of the Piton. The hike to the top took us about an hour and a half. The mountain fox helped us make it to the top successfully and quickly, so we could spend a good amount of time at the top and not feel rushed.
This is beautiful.
You can see the Pitons right next to me there. That's Sugar Beach, the whole of Sugar Beach right there.
View is amazing. And the hike is a ton of fun. We really enjoyed this hike. So far, this is hands down our favorite hike we have been on. And we've hiked on a few different Caribbean islands before. We've hiked in North Carolina and California, but this one is by far the best. So we would highly recommend it for anybody who is adventurous. And if you're not sure if you can make it all the way, that's okay. There are a lot of great places lower on the Piton that have absolutely amazing views, and not everybody does make it to the top.
When we finally decided we needed to go in order to make it back to our cruise ship on time, we went down the side of the Piton the same way we went up.
So after you finish your climb, you can then have a Piton beer at the bottom.
And it's delicious.
It did seem kind of unreal that we were just at the top.
That's where we were.
On the way back, our driver stopped off at an overlook, and the view of Soufrière and the Pitons was incredible.
We made it to the top and back down. The top of the Petit Piton is amazing. And climbing back down though, while it is fun, it is exhausting. By the end, my legs did not want to do what my brain was telling them to do, but ultimately we made it. Thankfully, there is a stand at the bottom of the hike, that sells beers and waters. Skylar did buy several beers and he needed all of them after that hike. It was pretty intense, but it was a lot of fun and totally worth it. Right now we are on our way back to the cruise port to get back on the ship, so we are sad to be leaving this gorgeous island, but we will see what the next island has in store for us. Make sure to subscribe for more travel content and more cruise content. We had such a good time with the Mountain Fox from St. Lucia Tours and would highly recommend booking with them. They also offer a ton of other tour options as well, so we will make sure to put their contact information in the description of the video below.
Overall, the day could not have gone better on St. Lucia. Our tour company deserves recognition for the unforgettable experience. We could not have planned it without them. I think adrenaline got us through the down climb on the Piton, and when we got back to the ship, we went right to the solarium pool, after getting a drink, of course. We somehow made it to the Cosmopolitan dining room for a delicious dinner before finally crashing for the evening. This vlog included an abbreviated version of the hike. We will be releasing a vlog with the full hike footage, in addition to continuing our cruise series. Our next port is Antigua, so stick around for our next adventure.